Every entrepreneur can benefit from getting more sleep. I certainly know I could. Well, I recently had an enlightening chat with a leading health expert who works specifically with entrepreneurs on this, and you're going to love these tips that I'm sharing with you. Stay with me. I'm Phil Pallen, a brand strategist. Welcome to my channel where I share practical advice to build your brand. Today I'm in Saint-Malo, France, and I'm reflecting on some great advice I got recently that I'm sharing with you today, specifically for entrepreneurs. Here's the thing about being an entrepreneur. It's a double-edged sword. On one side, you get the freedom to choose how you work and when you work. And on the other side, your commitment to your business and your clients can often mean that it's tough to unplug. This year, I've been focusing more on being intentional with my off time. For example, I deleted Slack from my phone, I've stopped working on weekends, and I've hired people to do the work that I'm not really interested in doing. And it's taken me nearly a decade to get comfortable with loosening my grip on the steering wheel, but it's totally worth it. In a recent podcast episode with biohacking expert Tanessa Shears, we discussed the importance of enjoying the life that we have as entrepreneurs. We work hard for it. She is super smart. She says the best way to ensure maximum productivity is when we are on by getting energy through effective sleep. So thank you to Tanessa's brilliance. I'm sharing some of those easy ways for you to get more sleep. By the way, if you want to check out the episode of Brand Therapy, highly recommend it. It's episode 138, How Do You Biohack for More Energy? And I've linked to it down below. Now, on to our first tip. Tip number 1. Biohack your bedroom. This is more challenging for anyone out there who's like me, a digital nomad. My bedroom is constantly changing, country to country, but it's still worth exploring. If you've got a home base, this is easy. There are a plethora of things that you can do to your bedroom for better sleep. Here are a few ideas. Invest in blackout blinds. Or how about when you're unwinding before bed, you wear blue light blockers with red lenses for at least an hour. I didn't know about that one, but it makes perfect sense, and those are easy to find online. Here's another idea. When you're actually sleeping, put on a sound machine, or put on a sleep mask, or pop in some earplugs. Even those seemingly small steps are considered biohacking, and they're going to help you. I only gave you a few short examples in this video, but there are many others out there for you to explore. Biohack your bedroom. That's the first tip. Let's keep on talking about how to get more sleep as an entrepreneur. Tip number 2, track your sleep patterns. Oh, this one is good. Tanessa recommends the Oura Ring or the Fitbit, and my colleague and my podcast co-host Lauren loves her Apple Watch. I also love my Apple Watch. Using these nifty wearable tech devices, you can look for patterns between the nights that you sleep well and the nights you don't. Maybe, for example, you notice that the Sunday scaries are affecting your sleep duration. Well, you can consider a pre-bedtime meditation in that example. Or maybe you're sleeping less when you have a late meal. In that case, you should embrace an earlier dinner. The point here, you can't measure or change what you don't track. Tracking it is the first step so that you can make some positive adjustments to your routine and your overall health. Now, let's move on to the final tip that I got from my conversation with Tanessa. Tip number 3, honor your sleep schedule. Going to bed at the same time is one thing, but waking up at the same time is even more important, and I'll explain. Consistent rest helps your body naturally manage your energy levels through hormones. So the more regimented you can be, the better. That's it. That's the tip. Honor your sleep schedule. Wake up at the same time. Be consistent because you deserve that. Such a simple and important reminder. So there you go. A handful of tips today on getting more sleep as a busy entrepreneur. I know it's a slightly different topic than I normally tackle here on my YouTube channel, but I think it's important. I've linked to the episode below where I learned from Tanessa, and there's so much more in that conversation that you might want to check out. If you've got any lingering questions, comment below. Let's keep the conversation going on down there, and I respond to those personally. If you enjoy this video, give it a like. That helps other people discover these videos, which we work hard to create for you. And subscribe for more videos on branding, positioning, building, and promoting your brand. A huge thanks to Tanessa for joining us on the podcast and letting me share your tips in this video. Thank you, Tanessa. Next, I'm sharing through a few other videos that I think you'll be interested in. I'm Phil Pallen. Thanks for watching, and those videos are coming up next.